What's up, guys? 7 p.m. We are live. How's everybody doing? If my fan is too loud, let me know. It's just hot as hell, so I got this fan running right now. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly post some links in the comments about the stuff that we're gonna be talking about. Boom, boom, boom. There. Let me pin it to the top. Pin comment to the top. What's up? How's everybody doing, man? So, the reason why I called this live stream is because, as you may already know, and if you don't know, you're lucky you're here, because I have a brand new video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. So I'm going to do a little bit of talking about this new video that's dropping on Friday, and then I get back in and I will answer a bunch of question and answers. So if you guys got any questions at all about literally anything, start dropping your questions in the comment section now. I'll get through my little blurb about what I need to talk about, and then I'll come back and answer a bunch of your guys' questions. So, look, man, I know we just dropped a music video, like, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago? I think it was less than that. I feel like we dropped the music video like a week ago. And we're already dropping another one this Friday at 9 a.m. And I know a lot of people are constantly hitting me up and being like, dude, chill. Like, dude, you need to take a break, man. Like, it's okay if it's okay to take 5 minutes to yourself. It's fine to take a vacation and take some downtime and take a rest and stuff. And like, look, I get it. I know, and I really appreciate everybody that tells me it's cool if you want to like step back for 5 minutes and chill. It's cool if you want to take a vacation and relax and da-da-da-da-da. And I get it, and I appreciate it, and it does mean a lot. But this is the whole thing for me. Like, you guys know my story. You know that like 4 years ago, I had a big mental breakdown, and the fallout from that has been me dealing with really intense anxiety and depression. And sometimes I have it and sometimes I don't. And just when you think it's never going to happen again, it happens. And here's the honest truth of the matter is it's happening right now. Obviously, like, I feel fine right now. I'm on live stream talking to you guys. But fact of the matter is, man, like, I don't know if it's because I've been tired or because I've been working so hard or just because life's been crazy or what, but I've been feeling pretty bummed out lately. I've been feeling like a little depressed. And for me, the only way that I can sort of combat that is I need to stay busy. You guys have heard the expressions like idle hands do the devil's work. I can't have idle hands. I cannot do it. It's not good for me. I have to be working, I have to be busy, I have to be doing stuff. If I'm recording music, I'm happy. If I'm shooting music videos, I'm happy. If I'm releasing music videos and giving you guys something, that's when I'm happiest. So it's only been a week since the last video, but I was just feeling like bummed out and not doing well. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I have a song that's incredibly important to me. I have a video that's extremely special. It's probably one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, just personally. And I was like, you know what? I got all this stuff. I'm just going to put it out into the world. And maybe that'll help me get out of this little funk, this little rut. And I just thought that was important for my own mental health. I have this thing where it's like, if I'm not doing anything and I'm not accomplishing stuff and steadily moving forward constantly, I start to feel really shitty and depressed. And every day that passes right now, I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. So I just need to get a music video out and do that whole thing and be involved with you guys and be involved with a release and just be busy and excited about something. So as excited as everybody is out there to get a new video and a new song, and I'm just as excited as everybody else for this one. Like, there's definitely been some times in my career where I released a music video and I wasn't particularly thrilled about it. I was tired, or I was busy, or I was focusing on something else. But this time I just desperately want to be involved with the release process and talking to you guys and just getting something new out into the world. I feel like my fucking soul needs it right now. And chances are, if I'm feeling like shit and my soul needs it, then there's got to be at least a couple million people out there who they feel it too, and they need something on Friday, and they need something to look forward to, and they want something to be involved in and excited about. And so, you know, I'm not saying it's just like some massive selfless gift for everybody out there that needs it, because I need it too. This is like a selfish thing. I need to release this video. But I'm really excited, man. I can't wait to give it to you guys. I'm amped on it. And like I said, extremely, extremely special song, extremely special video. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever made. So it just feels like the right time to get this one out into the world. As always, the artwork for the music video will drop tomorrow. So if you want to know what the song's called and kind of catch a vibe for what the whole thing's going to be about, meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. when the artwork drops. So tomorrow 9 a.m. the artwork, Friday 9 a.m. the music video. That's taken care of. What else has been going on out here? I guess this is the other thing. Like, I made a big post the other day about quitting smoking. And did you guys see that? I quit smoking. I had actually quit smoking like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't want to come out and say, hey guys, I quit smoking, and then relapse and fuck up and start smoking again and feel like an idiot. Because that's what happens when you're trying to kick addictions, man. It's never like a one and done moment. It's like, I've had enough of this shit, and you kick it, and then it fucking grabs you and pulls you back, and then you have to fight it again, and it's a really vicious fucking war sometimes. So I didn't want to prematurely come out and be like, hey, I quit smoking, and then the next day you guys are like, why is there smoke in ToM MAcDonAld's story on Instagram? And I just didn't want to disappoint anybody. So I waited. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I've had a cigarette, and that's a big deal for me as somebody who, you know, I don't have any vices now. Like, I quit drinking. I quit smoking weed. I quit caffeine. When I had my mental breakdown, I quit everything 4 years ago. Alcohol, weed, any form of partying, caffeine, fast food, candy, like soda pop, like I cut out everything. When I had that mental breakdown 4 years ago, I cut it all out. And the one thing that I still had was cigarettes. So I'd smoke when I was writing songs, or I'd smoke and then I'd make beats, or I'd smoke in the green room before I got on stage at shows. Like, and now, so that's been my last vice. And that's probably why it was so fucking hard for me to quit it, because like, dude, you know, I've had some problems with some pretty gnarly shit before, especially alcohol. And like, quitting those things was hard as hell and brutal. I just gotta say, man, quitting smoking is just as hard as any of that shit. For real. Like, maybe the physical symptoms aren't as devastating as maybe, like, you know, quitting alcohol after drinking your face off for 5 years. But the mental part of quitting smoking is so fucking difficult. It just is. And to be completely real with everyone, that's probably a big part of why I've been depressed for this last couple weeks. And I feel like I really need to release this music video. Because as stupid as it sounds, man, like, when you talk about nicotine, it doesn't sound like you're talking about cocaine or heroin or something crazy. But there's withdrawal symptoms from fucking nicotine, man. It just is what it is. And I think, you know, I'm not like experiencing physical like things. I'm not like shaking, and I'm not like, oh my God, I'm fiending for a cigarette. For me, it's like mental, and I just feel like a steep decline in my mood. So yeah, so that's probably contributing to the fact that I'm having a hard time this week. So I gotta release this fucking music video on Friday. I need a ray of light right now. So I gotta release this music video on Friday, and I hope everybody out there, I hope all you guys on Friday are ready to fucking watch this video and share this video like crazy and download the song, because fuck me. Pretty much everything since quitting smoking, pretty much everything has me on the fucking verge of a mental breakdown right now. So, if this video doesn't do well, I'm gonna be fucking, you know how I usually get on here and I'm like, watch the video, share the video, download the song, blah, blah, blah. If this shit doesn't go well on Friday, I'm not going to be on here pestering you. I'm literally going to be on here crying into my phone because I'm going to be so distraught because I'm so fucking fragile from quitting smoking right now. Either that or I'm going to fucking start smoking again. And I don't think anybody wants that. So please be ready on Friday to watch the video and share it and download the song. As always, I appreciate the hell out of everybody's help. Thank you. Yo, speaking of, I'm going to get to your questions in just 1 minute. I'm sorry, I'm rambling right now. I will get to everybody's questions in just 1 minute. But speaking of everybody here helping and watching and downloading and sharing and all that, did anybody see I posted the Billboard charts today? We were on 4 Billboard charts as of this morning with Don't Look Down. So I think we got a number 3, a number 4, and maybe like a number 16 and a number 20 or something. But this is the cool thing. Like, not only is it super rad that we got onto the Billboard charts, 4 of them, the coolest part was we were number 3 in rap digital sales with Don't Look Down, and we were also number 25 in rap digital sales with Snowflakes. And that marks the first time that we've ever had 2 songs on the Billboard charts at once, which is pretty fucking cool. Like, yeah, you know, it's not 2 number 1s, it's not number 1 and number 2, but I'll take it. Number 3 and number 25. It's the first time we've ever had 2 songs on the Billboard charts at once. I think that's fucking amazing. And that's all thanks to you guys. So I posted a big thank you this morning, but if you didn't have a chance to read it, just know, and let me say it to you one more time right now. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. The Billboard charts and the views and the accolades and all the bullshit, none of it would be possible without you guys, period. I'm just some guy rhyming words in my phone, making songs and shooting videos and putting them out into the world. And I feel like I'm passing you guys a football and you guys are catching it and you're fucking running it into the end zone every single time. And it really does mean the world to me. So I just want to say thank you. I love you. There is no team I'd rather be playing for. There's no group of weirdos I'd rather be hanging out with and representing on the internet. There's no family I'd rather be a part of than Hangover Gang and all of you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you. I love you. It's really amazing that we did that once again. And yeah, I guess that's my rant. And just for all the people out there wondering, this is not beer. This is like it's called kombucha. It's like hippies drink it. Hippies drink it to make their stomach feel better. Essentially is what this is. So I guess that's my rant. I'll jump into the comment section now and start answering questions. So you guys have any questions about music or videos or albums or life in general or my story or anything at all, start dropping your questions in the comment section now. I'll start flipping through and answering as many as I can. I'll recap one time. Artwork drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. Meet me here if you want to know what the song's called. Friday morning at 9 a.m. the new video drops. If you guys want to see the video first, join the Hangover Gang newsletter or subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Please do that. I'm always hounding you guys. Join the Hangover Gang newsletter. Join the Hangover Gang newsletter. Click the link. Put in your email. You'll get an email from me on Friday with the new video. I write a letter once a month. I put promo codes for the store in there, free MP3 downloads, early access to videos and tour tickets, etc., etc. All you gotta do is click the link, put in your email, and you're done. So join the Hangover Gang newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you are already subscribed to my YouTube channel, tons of people have been telling me they've been unsubscribed lately. So please go to YouTube and just confirm that you're still subscribed to my channel. Join the Hangover Gang newsletter. Here we go. I'm jumping in the comments, and I'll answer some questions. Amber Dodson says, what happened to the ring your grandfather gave you? What an insightful observation. I cannot believe that somebody noticed that. And anybody who knows, I always have a gold ring on this hand, and it's a ring that my grandfather gave me. It's a gold ring, and it has my initials carved into it. And I noticed that the band on the ring, because I've been wearing it for, probably at least 15 years, probably more than that. And when I get stressed out, because it's gold, it's soft. So I squeeze it when I'm thinking, and I bend it around my finger. I squeeze it whenever I'm stressed out or whatever I'm thinking. Because I bent it so many times around my finger, the band has started to crack, and I didn't want to lose it, so I just took it off and I put it in my jewelry box, and I'm going to have a jeweler fix it, and then I'll be wearing it again. So, wow, Amber, like, what a fucking amazing question. Like, I can't believe, I'm still blown away all the time that people even give a fuck that I exist. So when somebody asks a question like that, and it shows really how closely some people are paying attention, it's just really, really cool, and I can't even tell you how much that means to me. And man, I love you for that. Thank you so much. That's really cool. Great question. A lot of people have been asking, what did you do? I'm just going to answer all the smoking questions in one go. A lot of people keep asking, did you quit cold turkey? Did you wean yourself off of them? What did you do? So, I did not quit cold turkey. I mean, I pretty much did, because I bought the gum, the Nicorette gum, and you're supposed to chew like 10 pieces a day or some shit. But I started off the first couple days, I chewed like 3 pieces, 4 pieces a day or something. Didn't really fucking like it that much. And then I started getting the same feeling that when you're like, oh, I feel like I want to have a cigarette. I started having that feeling about the gum. I'd be like, ooh, I feel like I want to chew the gum right now. So I was just like, yo, I'm just going to end up addicted to this fucking gum, and I'm going to be chewing this shit for the rest of my life. So I went on Amazon and I bought like $150 worth of just like regular Trident gum. And then that's what I've been chewing. I've just been chewing like regular gum. So, and it really helped. Like at the beginning, I was really chewing the shit out of that gum. Like every time you guys were watching my Instagram stories, or I was doing a video on here, I was just chewing gum like a fucking maniac. And it really, really did help at the beginning. But yeah, I'm like not even really chewing the gum much anymore, like regular gum. Like if I'm writing music or something, I'll like have a piece of gum or whatever, because I just need to be doing something other than just writing in my phone. But beyond that, yeah, I had a couple pieces of gum a day for maybe 3 or 4 days, and then jumped on the regular gum with no nicotine in it, and then nothing. So from here on out, it's just like a fucking mind fuck more than anything. The physical reliance on the nicotine is done. So it's all mental from here on out. So if I fuck it up from here forward, that was just like some weak-minded shit. So I really have no excuses from here on out. Angela Gaddis says, I got a Godzilla feeling in your new Don't Look Down video. Did you mean to do that? No, I didn't mean to do that at all. I was just like, hey, I want to do this cloud thing and stick lights inside the clouds, and they'll be flashing and it'll look like a storm. It'll be really fucking cool. And then I ended up looking like Godzilla, and it was fucking weird. But I caught that vibe too when we were editing it. I was like, in my head, I was like, holy shit, I look like fucking Godzilla or like King Kong or some shit. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, we weren't going for that. That was a happy accident. Jen Hernandez says, how do you cope with your depression on the daily? Man, lots of, you know, a lot of people have different strategies for how they deal with their depression and anxiety and stuff like that. And a lot of people say that you should just like push through and like, because the last thing that you want to do when you're feeling fucking terrible is go about whatever your regular routine is. So like maybe you don't feel like working out, you don't feel like getting on the phone with your friends, you don't feel like shopping, you don't feel like walking around, you don't feel like playing with the dogs, you don't feel like anything. So I think that a lot of people always recommend like doing that shit anyway. Even if you don't want to do it, just do it. But for me, like, that doesn't work for me. Like, I'm the type of person where it's like, if I don't want to fucking do something, I'm not going to fucking do it. I don't give a shit who says I have to do it. I don't give a fuck if there's a gun to my head. I'm not going to fucking do it. So if I force myself to do something that I don't want to do, it just makes me more miserable. So honestly, how do I cope with my shit is I stay incredibly busy, so I never give it a chance to even start. And that goes back to like how I said I'm dropping this video coming up this Friday. The reason why I'm working on a video and dropping a video this Friday right now is because I really need to be involved in something. Because I'm super in tune with my mental health. I'm really aware of my mood and how I'm feeling. And I know that I am not doing great right now. So I have to keep myself busy and work on something and not allow that tiny snowball that is depression, it starts rolling down a hill and it starts picking up speed and it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's not a snowball rolling down a hill anymore. It's a fucking avalanche going down a mountain. So I just do everything I can to avoid letting things get to that point. And if things do get to that point, I just don't fight it. I just go and curl up in my ball and just let life kick the shit out of me for a couple days and wait for it to pass. And then I get back on the horse and fucking ride, man. That's what it is. I do everything to prevent the fight from happening. And when the fight happens, you know, there's no point. The fight is against yourself. So even if you win, you're going to end up just beating the shit out of yourself and be exhausted after. So for me, it's just like, it's more important to fucking stay strong and hold down the hatch and let the storm pass and then reemerge and start fucking sailing again. You know what I mean? So, Deborah Morgan says, any plans for a behind the scenes compilation? Nova and I have started filming fucking everything. So we got a camera specifically dedicated to behind the scenes stuff. So not only are we going to have a BTS comp of everything that we've already done, we are currently filming everything that we're doing so we can have a behind the scenes thing of all of our recent shit as well. So I guess the short answer to that is yes. Just flipping through here, looking for some questions. Tyler Tingley says, how do you get past writer's block when you're writing raps? You know what, man? People ask me that all the time. I've answered it a few times as well. All I can say about writer's block is I don't really believe in writer's block. I used to get writer's block a lot when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I was writing music. I was making up stories that were influenced by the stories my favorite rappers were telling in their music when I was a kid, right? And sometimes it's like you can't think of a story that you want to tell, and there, you run out of ideas because you're taking stuff from your favorite rappers and making your own music with it. So that, you know, I guess that was writer's block. But now that I'm a quote unquote adult, and I use that term very loosely, clearly, it's just like there's so much going on in my life and so much going on in the world today that it's just, I never run out of shit that I want to say. And I never run out of shit that I want to talk about. And if, you know, you don't, this is what I think. I don't think writer's block is real. I think sometimes you have stuff to say and sometimes you don't have stuff to say. And during the times that you don't have anything to say, but you still want to write, like what are you going to write? You have nothing to say. So I think it's just a matter of either you have something you want to talk about or you don't have something you want to talk about. And if you have something you want to talk about, it's going to be easy to fucking write. It's not, you're not going to have any mental block. So just, I think, throw the word fucking writer's block out the fucking window, because using words like that and thinking about that shit and thinking that writer's block is some cosmic fucking thing that can happen to creatives, and then all of a sudden their creative fucking synapses aren't firing and their pipes are blocked and they can't get their thoughts out. Like, don't let that shit happen. That's just gonna freeze you up and you're just gonna be all fucked up. You either have something to say or you don't have something to say. If you sit down and you don't have, and you're not writing and you can't think of anything to write, then you don't have shit that you want to say. Get the fuck up out of your chair and go do something else. And when all of a sudden something pops into your head, holy shit, I want to talk about this, then you'll sit down and write about it and you'll be fine. Peter John Riggs says, are you and Nova going to release the GFBF album? You guys said that you had it almost ready to drop. Look, man, there's a lot of stuff going on with the GFBF album. A lot of stuff. Things that I can't talk about right now. I've been sworn to secrecy. So, the GFBF album, in some way, shape, or form, one way or another, the GFBF album will come out. I promise you that the GFBF album will come out, and it will be sooner rather than later. Okay, that's the best, most comprehensive answer I can give you right now without violating the non-disclosure agreement that everybody's already signed regarding it. Just flipping through here, looking for some questions. Derek Leonard says, what tattoo hurt the most to get, and what does everything look like through your blackout contacts? Okay, so question one, which tattoo hurt the most to get? You can see it right through my shirt. There's like a skeleton right here. And that one and this Grim Reaper on my side, those two right up the center and on the ribs were fucking excruciating, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was fucking terrible. Terrible. But I got it done. So those were the two worst tattoos by far. How does everything look through my blackout contacts? Honestly, bro, like, you'd think that it would look weird, but there's no real visual difference when you're wearing those contacts and when you're not wearing those contacts. The only kind of weird thing is, because they're so big and they have to actually, you have to pull your eyelid up and then stuff it underneath your eyelid and then hold it up here and then pull your bottom lid down and stuff the bottom in, like it's fucking pain in the ass. And because the shape of them, there's like space in between the glass of the lens and your eye. So sometimes your eye fucks up and it like focuses on the inside of the contact instead of what's on the other side of the contact. So you get this really weird sensation that you're like wobbling back and forth sometimes. But as per like what do things actually look like, it doesn't change what things look like at all. It kind of fucks up your depth of field a little bit sometimes, but that's it. Corey Daniel Anders says, how much money have you invested in your tattoos? Fuck, I have no idea. Honestly, like, not that much, to be completely honest, because a lot of my friends just did these tattoos. They're just like homies of mine that we just got shit-faced and tattooed each other. So a lot of my friends did my tattoos. I gave myself a couple tattoos as well. And I mean, some of them, like this one, these 3 tarot cards, like I got those in New York. So I spent a couple bucks on that. I think it was probably like $500 or something. So yeah, there's been some important ones along the way where I dropped a couple bucks on, but most of them are done by homies and friends of mine. And I started getting tattoos when I was 16 years old. So I'm fucking 32 now. So whatever it was spread out over like literally like 15 years. So it was not a whole hell of a lot. It wasn't super expensive. Rick Tuttle says, do you still have the DeLorean from the I Wish video? No. The DeLorean from the I Wish video was never mine. I fucking wish that it was. But I just found a guy that had one, and then he came to the shoot, and we shot the video with his car, and that was it. I'm sorry if this is one of those huge bummer moments where, like, you're like, oh, he didn't actually own that car, like, what a bummer. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with the DeLorean from the Back to the fucking Future movies? Drive that fucking thing around town? Yeah, fucking right. Like, also, like, as cool as the DeLorean looks, it's like one of it's sort of renowned for being one of the poorest designed vehicles in the fucking history of mankind. It just chugs fucking gas. It's heavier than shit. They built it to be like a fucking high performance sports car. But then the frame of the fucking vehicle weighed like 89,000 fucking pounds. So it's like so hard to get this car to accelerate off the line. Like, it's just the shittiest designed car ever. It looks really cool, but it's a piece of shit. It's a nightmare. The handling is fucked. It's a nightmare to drive. But anyway, so we rented it. It was in the vehicle, and that was that. Kyle Schleintz. Definitely some German in this guy's heritage. Kyle Schleintz says, how did you and Nova meet each other? Dude, I've told this story like a million times, man, but Nova and I, the first time Nova and I met, I hit Nova up in an email because Nova was throwing a rap show in Edmonton, Alberta, in Canada, where we grew up, where I grew up for a couple years and Nova grew up. And Nova was putting on a rap show, and I had been a pro wrestler for a long time, and I was doing the pro wrestling thing and doing some gigs on TV and working some pay-per-views and shit like that. And then some shit hit the fucking fan, long story short, and I'm out of wrestling at the time, and I'm like, well, I've been writing fucking raps for forever, and I've been writing poetry, and I've been writing rock songs, and I've been writing music, but I've never given myself the opportunity to really take it seriously because I've been doing the wrestling thing. I've never performed about it. I've always kept it a secret. I've never showed anybody my stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then I see Nova's putting on this show, this rap show, and I started Googling her name and fucking blah, 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 blah. And I think I found her MySpace or some shit, and then found her email, and I sent her an email, and I said, hey, I heard that you're putting on a rap show. Can I rap on your show? And she was like, well, send me some of your music, and if it's dope, you can perform. And then I sent her the music that I had made at that song, or at that time, and those songs were fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. So I don't know if this says more about me or it says more about how fucking poor Nova's taste was at the time. But she heard the songs and was like, cool, you can be on my show. And I met up with her like 2 days later on sort of the club district in Edmonton, White Avenue, because I said I'd help her put up posters for the rap show. So That's how I met Nova. She was throwing a rap show and she wanted me to help her put up posters to promote it. And that show was actually like a fucking huge success. I think it was like her first rap show that she'd ever put on, and the place was fucking packed to the tits, sold out, which is pretty cool. Nova's brother was the DJ, and I performed a song that night called Throw Your Drink at the DJ. So the first time I met Nova, and then I rapped on stage, I performed a song called Throw Your Drink at a DJ, and somebody threw their fucking drink at Nova's brother, who was the DJ that night. So probably not the best first impression ever. But yeah, that's how we first met. That was probably like, I don't know, 14, 15 years ago. Alan Reinhart says, can you put the black contacts in? Absolutely not. You guys don't want to see that. Just trust me. You don't want to see that. It's just a pain in the ass of a process. And yeah, it ain't pretty. Okay. I was flipping through here, looking for some questions. If you guys are going to ask questions, please include a question mark, because there's so many comments that come in. I just got to blow through them until I see one that's a question. Okay, Karina Curry says, how proud are you that you're charting on the Canadian billboards? I'm super proud of all the billboards, period. Whether it's the Canadian billboard or the American billboards, or I think we've been on the UK billboards once, or maybe the Australia billboards. It doesn't really fucking matter to me. It's just that the fact of the matter is that a fucking independent artist who is taking a stand against a lot of things right now, whether that's government shit or cancel culture or whatever. I'm speaking on a lot of stuff that nobody will speak on. And speaking on a lot of stuff that's got a lot of other people canceled. So to be able to speak on that shit and do it independently with no record label, no manager, no PR, no marketing, no agent, no blah, 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 100% independently. To be able to do that and end up on the Billboard charts with the fucking big boys, Drake and fucking Day.Vee and all those guys, like, it's pretty fucking cool. It doesn't even honestly feel real. And I don't usually... You remember at the beginning of this live stream how I said that a lot of my depression and mental unwellness comes from when I feel like I'm not moving forward, and I feel like I'm not progressing. I feel like I'm not getting enough done. I feel like I'm being lazy. So that's why I work so hard and release so many videos and stuff. And because of that mentality, and that's really how I feel all the time, I'm extremely hard on myself. I don't really give myself the opportunity to feel proud of myself, really. To be completely fucking 100% honest, to keep it a buck, I really never stop to think like, wow, I'm fucking proud of myself. Like, and I don't know, man, like, it's good to be proud of yourself, and I probably should be more proud of myself than I am, but what the fuck does being proud of yourself even do for you? I'm excited when Nova, my girlfriend's proud of me. I'm excited when my dad's proud of me. I'm excited when my friends are proud of me, and when my sister's proud of me, and my mom's proud of me, when you guys are proud of me. Like, I don't get proud of myself. If you guys are proud, my folks are proud, my sister's proud, my girl's proud, my homies are proud, that means more. That means the most. And as proud as I could be of myself, I'm really super fucking proud of you guys. Is really what it comes down to. I'm more proud of you guys than I am of myself. Like, I made the songs and made the videos and put them out into the world, but you guys were like, yo, I fucks with this guy. I don't care if what he's saying is controversial. I don't care if what he's saying is offensive. I fuck with this guy. I like his message. I believe in him. I'm going to spread his shit. Like, in today's day and age, there's not a lot of people in the world who will stand behind someone that's being as loud and saying as crazy of shit as I am. So I'm really proud of you guys, man. all the Billboard charts and the bullshit, like I said, they wouldn't be possible without the views and the downloads and the likes and the shares and the comments and the word of mouth and spreading it around like wildfire. And that's all you guys. You guys did that work. So I feel like it's almost a little insulting if I say, oh, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you guys. Like, you guys are my team. In the absence of any music industry resources, in the absence of any professional team of managers and agents and PRs and bullshit, it's just myself, my girlfriend, and you guys. So maybe what I'm trying to say is I'm proud of everyone collectively. I'm proud of the community we've built. I'm proud of the family that we're all a part of. I'm proud of that. That just made a short story long, but that's how it is sometimes. Just flipping through the questions here. I'm flipping through. Zeronica or Zerois Ice Zero. Oh, it's Ice Zero Ice Zero. Sick name. He said, we love you, Tom. Can you shout out the Discord fans? Shout out to everybody on the Discord. I apologize, man. I made that Discord and then I was in there like every fucking night. When I was done in the studio, I'd jump on the Discord and talk to everybody. I'm making you a promise right now. I have not been in the Discord for a couple weeks because I've been so fucking busy, like ungodly busy. I will see you guys in the Discord tonight. I apologize. I feel so fucking bad. I'll jump in the Discord tonight and hang out with you guys. I need to get back on that. That was like my happy space. After all the work and bullshit I do all day to get to jump on the Discord and chat with you guys, that was my happy time. So that would probably honestly help with the way I've been feeling lately. I'll see you guys there tonight. I appreciate y'all. Sean Fox says, when is your new album dropping? And then Alma right underneath that said, are you going to put out a CD with all your new music? Yes and yes. When is the new album dropping? I'm not going to give you a date. All I can say is my first album, Death Threats, dropped in August. My second album, Ghost Stories, dropped in August. Gravestones and Flowers for the Dead, they dropped in August. That's all I'm saying. It's July right now, and August is right around the corner. All I'm saying is all my other albums dropped in August. So if you're going by the tail of the tape, if you're going to judge it by historically what's happened, you can make your own assumptions. Jordan Stein says, if you had to pick the record company that you would sign with, who would it be? I would fucking, if I had to pick a record company to sign to, I would sign to literally the smallest basement run record label that's run by some 19-year-old dreamer in his parents' basement. I would sign to that, and then I would help him turn that little basement record label into something fucking amazing and massive. And if I had to sign to a record label, that's what I'd do. I would sign to a tiny bullshit piece of shit record label that was owned by a dreamer and somebody who really fucking loved music. That's where I'd sign. And I'd do that a million times before signing to any major labels or any of that bullshit. So that being said, I'd still be fucking bummed even about signing to that little fucking shitty record label run out of some 20-year-old's parents' basement. I wouldn't like it, but if I had to, because you said if you had to, if I had to, that's what I'd do. What else we got on here? Patrick Patrick Vogeley. Vogeley. Jesus fuck, where do you guys get your last names from? How does somebody actually pronounce that? Voegtly. Like, how fucking often do you see G, T, L, and Y consecutively in a fucking word? And how the fuck do you pronounce that? It's insane. I'm sorry. Patrick says, most interesting and favorite conspiracy theories. What's my favorite conspiracy theory? I mean, they're all good. I'm not gonna lie. They're all pretty fucking good. I like them. I like them all. I like them quite a bit. What is my favorite conspiracy theory? I don't know. That's really tough because I guess, shit, what is my favorite conspiracy theory? I'm thinking of like so many right now, many of which will probably get this live stream shut the fuck down. So I'm trying to skip over those and then think of one that's appropriate to talk about. Favorite conspiracy theory? Fuck. Let me come back to that. That's a really good question. It's just really difficult for me because I like all of them. I like all the Illuminati shit. I like the fucking aliens frozen in the fucking ice in Antarctica. I like the reptilian politician shit. I like the flat earth shit. I like it all. Like, from fucking Bigfoot to fucking alien reptilians from fucking deep space that are running the federal government of America. Like, I fuck with from Bigfoot to that and everything in between. Ogopogo, check, like fucking everything. I like conspiracy theories. So I don't know how I could pick a favorite. Honestly, maybe I'm not even going to come back to that question, Patrick, because it's too hard for me, man. Ask me my favorite color and I can give you an answer. But favorite conspiracy theory? I don't know about that. Trey Fawcett. If one of those three pronunciations isn't right, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm just going to go with Trey. No, I'm going to go with Treya. I like Treya. Even though that seems like it's a really unlikely name, I'm going to go with it. Treya Fawcett says, do you feel like you're expected to touch on certain topics in your music? Not really. I felt like I was sort of, people expected me to talk about certain things like early on. And I got really confused for a little while early in my career because I was like, oh shit, like I've made political music and now every time something happens in the political space or the social justice space, like people are expecting me to talk about it and people are expecting me to make music about it. And you know, you start to feel this like really weird pressure and you're like, oh my God, like I have to have an opinion and I have to speak on it and da-da-da-da-da. And then you just remember like, wait, what the fuck am I, what? I don't have to fucking talk about anything. I don't have to give people my opinion on fuck all. I don't owe anyone a fucking thing. So then you just end up making music about the shit that you really fucking care about, which is like what I like to do. And like, I wanted to make Fake Woke. I wanted to make Snowflakes. I wanted to make those big political records. But there was stuff in between those that wasn't political, like the Don't Look Down, and I've made tons of records, the I Wishes and the Castles and the I Don't Drinks and the Sobers and the Bad Newses and the you know, Exposure and the music industry, and I've made countless songs about shit that has nothing to do with politics and nothing to do with fucking anything at all. So I don't know. I felt that pressure early on, like in my career, but like I'm in a place now where I'm just kind of like, I'm going to make music about whatever the fuck I want to make music about. If some of that's political, then fine. If some of that is not political, then fine. If you like the political shit and you don't like the other stuff, that's cool. If you like the other stuff and you don't like the political shit, fine. That's cool. I'm just gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I can't run around trying to fucking please people my whole life. It's oh, okay, like yeah, like the climate summit happened. I'll write a song about saving the whales and yeah, like the fucking there was immigration reform happening. Like let me write a song about the border and like I just can't fucking do that. Like I don't give a fuck enough about a lot of this shit. Usually like 30 or 40 things fucking happen in the news. Political shit happens and the social space in North America evolves. And I sit back and I watch it and I watch it and I watch it and I watch it. And I don't say much about anything. I just stay quiet. And then it reaches like a tipping point where like 30 or 40 things happened. And then I'm just like, fuck this. I'm writing the fucking craziest song ever about all this bullshit. And then I write Snowflakes or Fake Woke, and all of my thoughts just come fucking pouring out into one fucking nuclear song. So that's kind of how I go about it. I don't feel pressure to write about those things, and I don't write about them all the time. I just let them build up and build up and build up and build up, and then I fucking unleash the floodgates, and I just let it all come pouring out all at once. Somebody asked, bro, what are you drinking on? I told you, it's this kombucha shit. It's like I said, it's a bubbly probiotic tea for a happy gut. It's what hippies drink to make their stomachs feel better. I also got this Gatorade right here, though. Thank you for the reminder. Love me some fucking Gatorade. All right, what else we got going on here? Donna Taylor Benjamin says, who in your life inspired your great sense of humor? Oh, my great sense of humor. I don't know. I guess it was my folks. I don't ever remember my mom or dad being particularly laugh out loud funny, but it must have been my folks. My dad thinks he's pretty fucking funny. I don't think my mom thinks my dad's very funny, but my dad thinks he's a fucking comedian for sure. I think what happened was I was super serious like my whole fucking life, and I took everything super seriously, from music to my friendships to everything. I took everything super serious. And then I had that huge fucking mental breakdown and I almost died. And then I came out of that and I was like, yo, shit is not that serious. Most shit is pretty fucking funny. Most bad shit is pretty fucking funny. So, I don't know, man. I think that a lot of it just, I taught to myself. When I had that big mental breakdown and shit, I had no choice but to laugh at life coming out the other side of that, because taking shit too seriously was probably part of why I fucking had the breakdown in the first place. So coming out of the other side of that, like, I just try to laugh more and have more fun now, and life's just fucking funny, man. I don't know. Carol Brown Dilt says, what's with the facial hair? Is that going to be the new look? No, it's not the new look. Like, have you guys never seen me with, like, a little bit of a beard before? I used to fucking grow out my facial hair all the fucking time. Like, this is not the new look. It's just a look that is currently happening right now because I haven't fucking shaved in 4 days or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I don't know. It's just happening. I wasn't trying to do it. Like, all of a sudden, I just woke up one day and this fucking beard was taking over my face, and I was like, what the fuck happened to me, and why is this fucking happening? And I was gonna shave it, but then I saw I had, like, some fucking acne, like, right here, because I hadn't been... Okay, let me fucking explain this. Yeah, Don't fucking tell me that you're bored, okay? You fucking did this. You have done this. This is your fucking fault. Carol Brown, okay? I now have to explain this shit to you. If you guys have been here for a while, or if you guys have been watching my live streams from the past, you know about the scrub that I use for my skin, right? There's this special fucking scrub. I have really fucked up skin, okay? If I don't use this shit on my fucking skin, I get these like red splotches like everywhere because my skin dries out and it gets all fucked up. All right? So I have to get this shit. It's like volcanic fucking rock. It's like this red, sandy fucking cream shit. And it comes in this container and you scoop it out and fucking scrub it all on your fucking face. And it tears the fucking skin off your face and it cleans your face, okay? If I don't do that, if I don't use this shit, my face starts getting fucked up. Look, it's my fucking fault. I didn't use this shit for a few days. And then all of a sudden, my skin started getting fucked up. And I already had a beard going. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna shave my beard. And then I saw the fucked up skin underneath my beard because I hadn't been using my fucking volcanic face scrub. And I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna rock the beard for a few days. I'm gonna use the volcanic face scrub. And then when my fucking skin's back to normal, I'll shave the fucking beard off. And everything will be fine. Okay, that's the honest fucking truth. I don't know why the fuck anybody would want to know that, but that's the fucking truth about the beard, okay? I didn't follow my skincare regimen like a fucking asshole, so I had to grow a fucking beard. I mean, it's not even like the beard was growing while I wasn't following the skincare regimen. So when it came time to fucking shave the beard, then I realized I hadn't been doing the skin thing. And then I was like, well, fuck it. I already have a beard. What the fuck? So now we're here. Like, I don't know. I'm just sitting on fucking live stream, drinking fucking Gatorade, screaming at you. Fuck! Spilling Gatorade and screaming at you about my fucking skincare routine. Son of a bitch. Okay, what else we got going on here? Amber Lee says, are you going to sell autographed albums again? P.S. I love you guys. Thank you, Amber. We love you too. My next album, or albums, one or two, I don't know. My next album will be autographed. The old albums, I don't think I'm going to autograph anymore. I can't do it. It's taking up too much time. And like, especially right now when I'm got a lot of stuff going on and shit, like I can't be sitting around for 10, 11 days a month autographing albums. That being said, my next album that comes out, I know a lot of people out there have the 4-album collection autographed and you guys have that, and I dig it. And I don't want to now release another album not autographed and then you can't complete the autographed collection. So my next album that I release will be autographed again. And I'm going to rock with, I'm probably going to do a really limited number, like maybe like 20,000 or 50,000 or something. And then once those autographed copies of the new album are gone, that's it. So that's my plan sort of moving forward. And, you know, don't take that as gospel because I don't know if things will change or not, but that's what I've figured out so far. Hold on, let me check my other phone real quick. All right. Heather Lynn says, did your upper nose piercing hurt? This one? Not really. It wasn't that bad. People tell me all the time that it's crooked. They're like, oh, your fucking nose ring's crooked. It's actually not. It's like, it's perfectly straight. It's just like, I'm always making fucked up facial expressions and shit. And it just moves around with my face. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. This one was the fucking worst. Like, this one sucked, low key. I had water in my eyes when they shoved the needle through this one. Heather Tomlinson says, Tom, you don't drive. Why? I drive. I just don't have a license. So, I don't know. I just don't. I guess I just don't really give a shit that much. If I really fucking need to drive, I'll just get in the car and fucking drive. Like, whatever. But I don't know. I should drive. I should get my license and I should drive. But I don't know. I just never been big on driving. Like, I'll get somebody else to drive me. I'd rather not be the person behind the fucking wheel in traffic and fucking about the city all day. It's just not my deal. I don't like it. I don't like it. You gotta concentrate. You're surrounded by other fucking retards in 2,500 pound fucking killing machines. I'm just like fucking not into it, man. Like, no. Sharon D'Agostino says, "What made you put Blair in your video, and how did you get Blair White to do it?" What made me put Blair White in my video? She's a badass, and I wanted to have her in the video. How did I get Blair White in the video? I hollered at her and said, "Hey, Blair, do you want to be in a music video?" And she said, "Hell yeah." I'm just flipping through here, you guys. Joe Torres says, "Have you ever thought about putting out a pure rock album?" Not really. Not a pure rock album. I like elements of rock, but like, I'm not huge on just me doing just rock and roll. Like, for a couple songs, sure, but like a whole album, like, I'm good on that. I just did As Far As the Stars. There's like elements of rock. There's elements of like indie pop. There's elements of rap. I like mishmashing shit together and finding cool ways to do new stuff. I don't know if I'm not going to say never, but like in the immediate future, I'm probably not going to sit down and record a pure rock album. Maybe at some point in the future. So yeah, I guess we're just going to have to stay tuned on that one. Daryl Wood says, this is a good question. "Tom, what is your all-time favorite wrestling match?" Mine is Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. Well, pretty much anything with Ricky Steamboat in it's a fucking classic. My favorite wrestling match, I would have to say, it's a tie. It's a tie, but for good reason. It's either Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock at WrestleMania 17. I think that was arguably the greatest WrestleMania of all time. I think Austin Rock at WrestleMania 17 was the biggest match of all time, period. It's a tie between that and I was at WrestleMania 19. I saw The Rock versus Steve Austin live in person. WrestleMania 19, Steve Austin's last match that he ever had. I was there in person for that match with my dad. And it was just a totally breath-fucking-taking experience. Incredible to see Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock at a WrestleMania. Unfucking believable. So it's got to be one of those matches for me. D. Littlefield says, how does your family feel about your success? Good. Cool. Nobody said anything to me about if they didn't like it. I don't know. My parents are... My immediate family, my parents and my sister, all extremely supportive and happy for me. My extended family, which would be you guys, I'm assuming that you guys are happy about it. I mean, you guys are the reason for the success. So I would think that if you weren't happy about it, then you'd stop doing everything that you're doing to make me fail. Like, I don't know. So as far as I know, people are fucking happy about it. But that's the funny thing about success is most people are pretty fucking happy about it face to face, and then the second you're not there, they're fucking stabbing knives in your back and they're like really mad about it. But as far as I know, I think everybody's happy. Yeah. Francine Moose Jenkins says, are you a big Cause fan? That's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me about Cause. I have a little Cause doll sitting over here in the corner, and I got the big one out there. Anyways, honestly, I really like Cause's stuff. I think it's really... For people that don't know, Cause is like an artist. He does a lot of sculptures, and he did like a clothing collab with Dior once. And yeah, he's just like a... What kind of artist is he? It's sort of like a pop art, urban, street art kind of, like Banksy, but like a little bit higher than that. I'm not even really sure how you classify him. But yeah, I think Cause is really fucking cool. I'm not like a mega fan. Some people are like really infatuated with Cause stuff and Cause dolls and everything Cause. And I think he's really fucking cool and I love his shit, but I'm not like one of those people that's just like fucking head over heels for the shit. I think it's really dope. I think it has some really amazing pieces. I love the pieces that I have, and that's pretty much it. I was flipping through here. Neil Bailey says, how have you become the artist you have become and you still stay humble? Look, it's not hard to stay humble when you secretly fucking hate yourself 99% of the time. Okay? It's not hard. And then when you hate yourself 99% of the time, then the like 1% of the time that you don't hate yourself, then you do something like Don't Look Down and you scream about how fucking much of a superstar you are and shit. And then a million people on the internet tell you that you're trash and they hate you, and then they just fucking knock you right back down. So trust me, in this line of work, when you have fucking mental health problems and you hate yourself and you're in the public eye constantly, trust me, there's no shortage of constantly being humbled by either yourself or a fucking million people out in cyberspace. It's not that fucking hard to keep your feet on the ground. Fuck. Somebody asked if I used the patch to quit smoking. I did not. We already talked about that though. Allison Nato says, what was your favorite music video that you shot? Favorite music video that we've shot? Let me just pull this out real quick. I'll just go on to my YouTube channel here and I'll just see. Oh shit, Don't Look Down just broke 4 million views. Lit. That's super cool. Fuck, Snowflakes is such a lit video. Dear Slim is really good. Clown World is crazy. I really like the Sellout video. I'm corny. People so stupid. Fuck, this is a hard question. I Hate Hip Hop is crazy. Man. I don't know. Shit. My favorite music video? I'm just gonna go with Buttholes because it was so much fun. And we got to have that miniature horse on set, and I'm like a fucking big like animal guy. Like I love animals. I love my fucking dogs. I have fucking 4 dogs or 5 dogs. How many fucking dogs do I have? Henry, Nazareth, Bruce, Steppenwolf. I got 4 dogs. I just love animals. So shooting the Buttholes music video and then having the miniature horse on set, I mean that was pretty tight. So I'll go with that as my favorite. What else we got going on here? I'm just flipping through here, guys. A lot of these questions I've answered already, so I'm trying to pick and choose. Sarah Hamby says, do you wake up in the middle of the night with raps in your head? when I'm shooting a music video and I have to listen to, like, I think what you're asking is, do I ever, like, wake up in the middle of the night with some sweet ideas in my head and then have to write them down and it's like some sort of stroke of genius or some shit? And no, that doesn't happen. What does happen is I shoot a music video for one of my songs and I've had to listen to the song 8,000 fucking times while I've been on set of the music video, and then I wake up in the middle of the night and the song that I've been performing for 5 days is stuck in my fucking head and it drives me fucking up the wall. That's the only time shit gets stuck in my head. Trust me, it's so fucking hard. Like, you can't relate to this unless you write a song or you make a beat, okay? And you've heard the beat 1,000 times by the time you're done making the beat. And then you write a song to the beat. So now you've heard the beat another fucking 500 times. Then you gotta learn, then you gotta mix it. Then you gotta learn the fucking words to it. Then you gotta listen, then you gotta play it on set of the music video and perform it. By the time you're done these 7 steps, you've heard your own song like 20,000 times. There is nothing on the planet that I hate more than my own fucking music that I've had on repeat 20,000 times over the course of a week. There's nothing on the planet I fucking hate more. It's literally impossible. There's nothing. So when I wake up with that shit stuck in my head, which actually happens constantly when we're in the middle of filming and stuff, sucks. Ethan West says, did you throw out your voice on Don't Look Down? I did throw out my voice on Don't Look Down. I actually couldn't fucking, hold on. I actually couldn't record music for like 4 days after that. I blew out my voice so bad on Don't Look Down that it took like literally 3 or 4 days for my voice to come back to a place where I could record again. It was brutal. It was hectic. Sean Clark says, what kind of shirt is that, man? I don't know, man. I bought all these fucking, look how thin this shirt is. It's the shit. Because it's so fucking hot here and I work out like every day, so I'm like always fucking sweating and just like, ugh, so fucking hot that I bought like all of these. I go to like thrift stores and I find the oldest, most worn out, shitty white shirts ever, because then they're like paper thin and then it's like, it feels like you're wearing nothing at all. And if anybody watches The Simpsons, I hope you guys picked up on that Ned Flanders reference right there. Nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. Anyways, fuck it. So I don't know what kind of shirt it is. It's whatever the oldest fucking shirts that you can find at Goodwill, the ones that cost like $1.50. It's those shirts. Okay. Flipping through here. A lot of wrestling questions today, but I know a lot of people don't like to talk about wrestling, so I'm gonna skip the wrestling questions. I'll do like a wrestling themed live one day and we can talk about all that shit. A lot of questions I've just answered before. Somebody asked, Robert Ogle asked if I like blues music. I love blues music. I think that a lot of Led Zeppelin's music sort of qualifies as blues, and I think Led Zeppelin's the greatest band of all time. So yeah, I fuck with blues music. A lot of people still asking about the smoking thing. Let me just see. Anita says, how and where did Nova learn to make videos? Nova learned to make videos the same way that I learned how to make beats and make music. We just fucking taught ourselves to do it. And, you know, did it a few times. Did it a lot of times really fucking poorly, and made a lot of you know, just like I made a lot of shitty songs, Nova made a lot of shitty videos. Like, that's how it is, and we just continued to stay persistent and work at it and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And I mean, now we've ended up where we are now. So it's just been a giant. Our entire careers, both of us, I think. I can speak for her when I say this. I think our entire careers have literally just been one giant learning curve and one giant do-it-yourself adventure. And I don't think a day goes by that either one of us wake up and don't learn more about what we're trying to do in our careers. And, you know, not a day goes by that we aren't fucking just completely blown away at how much we've taught ourselves, how much we've learned, and how far the do-it-yourself aspect of everything has taken us. It's fucking unreal. So, okay. Angelica says, did you quit smoking because you wanted it more or for Nova? I mean, it was honestly both. I quit smoking because I'd wanted to quit for a long time. But then, as you guys know, like, while we were shooting Don't Look Down, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, Nova had that crazy fucking asthma scare where, like, she was crawling around on her fucking hands and knees because she couldn't walk because she was out of breath, and I was carrying her around the house, and we ended up having to call the fucking ambulance because we thought she had to go to the hospital because she couldn't fucking breathe. And you know, that was like a big fucking eye-opener for me. I was like, holy shit, man, like, I can't be smoking around somebody that's fucking, that this is happening to. And it's not like I smoked around Nova. I smoke outside. I never smoke in the house or anything like that. But it was just like, after seeing that happen to her and scaring the shit out of me, because I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen, if they're going to take her away in the ambulance or what the fuck. It was a scary situation. So I don't know. That just like opened my eyes to some shit and like flipped the switch in my brain. And I was like, okay, cool, fucking enough with this smoking bullshit. And that's how it went down. Just flipping through here, guys. All right, well, I don't know. We've been here for an hour and a half. Let me just circle back one time real quick. And the reason why we've all gathered together here today is, that sounded like a church sermon or something. I'm sorry about that. But the reason why we're all here is this Friday, 9 a.m., brand new music video. I can't wait to give it to you. Like I told you guys, man. Like I told you. And you might not understand it now, but you'll understand it on Friday. When this video drops and you see the video and you hear the song, you're going to be like, holy shit. Like, I understand why Tom said this was an extremely special song. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this song might end up being many people's favorite song. I'm just going to throw it out there. If it's not your favorite song, that's fine, but I'm just saying it's one of my personal favorite songs. So, yeah, I think a lot of people, this is going to be the one for them. And I just know that Friday morning at 9 a.m., when you guys hear this, you are going to feel something. I'm not going to say what you're going to feel. I think it's going to be different for a lot of people. There's going to be some people happy, some people sad, some people mad, some people pissed off, some people disappointed, some people whatever. You're going to feel something. If this song and video doesn't make you feel something, you're dead. That's literally it. If you don't feel something when you hear this song and watch this video, you're a fucking corpse. You're deceased. You have no heartbeat. I don't feel a pulse. You're done. You're dead. That's it. Because this is that type of shit. It's why this is such an important song to me. So I can't wait to give it to you guys. That is this Friday at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. we're going to drop the artwork for the song. So meet me here if you want to know what it's called. I think this was a pretty successful live stream. We've been rocking and rolling together for like an hour and a half. Like I said, like it's been kind of a difficult couple weeks for me with quitting smoking and like I said, I just been in the dumps a bit. Like my mental health has been declining a little bit. I'm sure has something to do with quitting smoking, but you know, like I said, I wanted to do this music video, release it on Friday because I want to be involved with something and I want to be with you guys online and hanging out and pushing the video and sharing it and getting downloads and pushing it up the charts and blah, 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 blah. Like I want to be involved in that right now. I know that would really help me. I hope it helps some people out there. And just as sort of an extension of that, like this live stream that we've been on for an hour and a half, this is the best I've felt in fucking 2 weeks, man. So I got to thank everybody out there for hanging out with me for the last hour and a half. This has been fucking awesome. I hope everybody out there is feeling good. But if you're out there and you're not feeling good, I hope that hanging out this evening and just chilling out and shooting the breeze and having some laughs and just bullshitting, I hope that helped anybody out there who needed it. I hope that helped, you know, was a little ray of sunshine in your night. So yeah, man, I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. New video Friday morning, 9 a.m. The Hangover Gang newsletter and subbing to YouTube and all that stuff is in the comments. Please click the link and join the Hangover Gang newsletter or subscribe to YouTube or whatever you guys want to do. I'll post the links one more time when this live stream's done. Please give it a like. It'll push it up in the feed and make it easier for other people to see the links and join the newsletter and sub to YouTube and all that good stuff. Friday morning, brand new video. Tomorrow morning, we're dropping the artwork. I hope everybody had a fun evening. Wednesdays kind of suck, man. They're like right in the middle of the week, and fucking we're right in the thick of the bullshit right now. But 2 more sleeps to a brand new video. Thanks to everybody for joining me tonight, man. I had a blast. So I love you guys all so much. You already know that, though. I'm so proud of what we've become as a community. And like I said earlier, there's no team I'd rather play for. There's no group of friends I'd rather fucking hang out with. There's nobody else that I'd rather have riding shotgun with me going down this crazy fucking highway that we're going down. I am so thankful and so grateful for all of you guys, man. I love you so much. I hope you know how important you are to me. And I hope you guys know how special you are and how integral a part of Hangover Gang every single person out there is. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to give you the new video Friday morning, 9 a.m. Till then, I love y'all. Be smart. Be strong. Even the bumpiest roads eventually run smooth. I promise you that. And I know it's cliche, but it's the facts. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. It's Hangover Gang forever. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.